What's going on YouTube? Hello my tackle hoarders out there. APFA, we're back in the test tank. I recently did a video about the Fluke, how much I love the Fluke. It's my go-to bait. I talked about different riggings. You could drop shot the Junior, and I talked about the Fluke on a shaky head. So I have it set up on a shaky head for you guys. Figured I'd do a video on that, on how awesome that looks. Just walk it, stop it. Just like a bait fish. This is a little twitch of the rod tip, and imagine reeling in, and then pause it. It's a big enough bait where it's always going to fall and stand up on end. So you could fish it all the way back, kind of like a dying bait fish or a feeding bait fish. I can't stress enough on how much the Fluke is my go-to bait. Very versatile, I said that already. Many rigging options. The double Fluke rig on a shaky head. Drop shot the Junior Fluke. Just awesome stuff. And this goes for all soft jerk baits. They're all pretty much the same. They all react pretty much the same. So whatever brand you go with. I don't know if you ever thought about throwing this on a shaky head, but you should definitely try. Very good tactic in spring, bed fishing, you know, all year round. Just getting imitation of a little bait fish on the bottom feeding. Should get smoked almost every time. This is my third way of fishing these. You know, I like to fish it weightless on an extra wide gap hook. I went over that. My second favorite way to fish these is a double Fluke rig, and this is my third. I think it's just, it's an awesome bait. It imitates a bait fish perfectly. And you can see it's awesome. I think you can't beat that. You know, there's a lot of baits that I like to fish on a shaky head, and this is one of my favorites. This is something to keep in mind. We're entering into January. Fishing's going to open up for you guys out west, down south. I don't know how soon. I'm in the Midwest in Wisconsin. I won't be hitting the water till May. And depending on water temps, I don't even know if the fish will be on beds yet. It was a late spawn this season. It might be a late spawn next season. I'm not sure. We had a very mild winter so far, which I'm very grateful for. But we'll see what happens. But you can see all the action in that tail. This is a good finesse tactic too. This is something you can keep in the fish's face longer, one spot longer. Get a lot of action out of it before you take it away from that fish, before it loses interest. Keep it at one spot and just work that rod tip. Very, very good. If you don't fish a Fluke, go back, watch my video. I'll leave a link to it at the end of this one on why you should fish it. I explain it's just an awesome bait. And this should give you guys another reason why to pick up the Fluke. Very, very deadly. This is the white ice color. I chose this color just for the fact that it'll show up very good in the test tank here. But you throw like a bluegill imitation in there, a smoky shad one, baby bass one, it's going to look even better. I like to use brighter colors. This white ice for bed fishing, shaky head fishing. It's just easier to see that color in the water. And once it disappears, you know you should set the hook. That's my take on it. That's the way I do things when it comes to shaky head fishing. bed fishing mostly. But like I said, you could throw this setup all year round. I mainly use it in the spring for bed fishing, but you could throw this all year round. It's just awesome. You can see how that tail just works. I mean, if that doesn't imitate something feeding on the bottom, I don't know what does. And like I said, it's got that profile of a bait fish. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. But I thought I'd do a quick little video on the Fluke on a shaky head. Check out the video I'm going to leave a link for, explaining how I do things with the Fluke. If you're interested in getting into the fluke fishing, I recommend you guys watch that video. It's not the best. This is my personal opinion on it. But I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out the channel for other tank tests like this, unboxings. Leave me a comment. Those are always welcome. Like the video, share the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.